Today I'm going to show you a hairstyle that is kind of half up. No, it's not half up. It's all the way up, but only part is going to be curled with my curling wand, and then it's going to be pulled back into the bun in the back. So it's kind of going to be, I'm trying to make it look like a sophisticated, classy style. So hopefully you enjoy, and thank you guys for watching. Okay, so I'm starting off by separating just this, it's like not half, but like right to there. So there's the crown of my head, and I'm going to tease the underneath part so that I have some more fullness. And then this is the sections that I'm going to curl and lay over that. Let's see, I think I might have too much here. I really haven't ever done this style before. I'm just kind of winging it. It was like a thought in my head, and I'm trying to, I don't know. I'm just trying to do what I thought about in my head and make it happen. So we'll see if this turns out like I want it to. Okay, so I just kind of wrapped that up, and I'm going to take this part and tease it. And I'm only doing that so I can have some fullness. So I'm just teasing back here. Just lightly, you know, just back combing. Okay, and I'm gonna kind of shake it and lay it back there, and then lightly comb it over to kind of cover up that tease. And then I'm going to take all of this and put it back into a low ponytail. Okay, so I'm going to put this into a low ponytail back here. Wow, this is a lot more slick than I usually wear my hair, but okay, so you can see I put it in a little bun, and then it's all slicked back, and this part right here, I kind of bumped it up a little, you know, just slightly, and that's just because I don't like my hair completely flat. I just don't think it looks good on me. And I'm not really worried with like what it looks like back there. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it just a little bit more so it's not fuzzy or have any flyaways. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this, and I'm going to separate this first and then curl. And I'm gonna try it out by curling thicker sections, and then taking it, I'm gonna curl it all, and I want this to kind of be twisted, like each curl I'm going to twist it back and I'm going to do this. I'm going to go back with it, so those curls are going to be a little bit lifted and going back over the rest of my hair, and then they're going to be over this bun. The ends of them are, okay? So hopefully that will make sense, but I'm not going to try to do a lot of talking for this part. Woo! And I'm going to just let you watch, and I might give a little instruction on what I'm doing throughout some of it, but not the whole video. So hopefully you enjoy. So, a little problem. My wand is not heating up. Oh, there it goes. It wasn't on for some reason. I'm having issues with this particular wand, so sometimes it shuts off on me, but I'm gonna try this again. So as you can see, I am wrapping it flat, and then I'm also turning the wand this direction, or if I was to wrap it that way, I would have it straight this direction. And that is so my curls right here, where it curls, will either be going over this way or going over this direction. And that's so I don't have the front here going like this way or that. I don't know if that makes sense, but whereas it'll be easier to kind of twist it like this with my finger and go back with it back here, and you know, it'll be perfect. It'll just lay there. I can even pull it tighter, kind of spread it out like so. See, I'm just kind of pulling this here, so it kind of, and then poofing it up, you know. But anyways, I'm wanting it to be like a twisty, but a little bit tighter twisty, like that. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of twisted and close to my head. It's not, you see, it's not sticking out too far, kind of just perfect. So, or it's perfect where I want it. I'm going to pin it right back here, right above the bun, and so the end of the curl will just hang. It'll hang on that bun, and that's exactly what I was going for. So thank the Lord it worked. So I'm pulling it out just a tiny smudge right here on the top, because I don't want that to be too flat in the back of my head. So just pull the top part, just a little, not too much, because then pull it too much, it'll loosen up here. And then I want to kind of push it down, flatten it right here, and just work with it to keep it in a little single twist going back. Hopefully that makes sense. But that is what I'm going for. So this one too, I'm going to twist it with my finger in a twisting motion. And then I'm going to pull it to where it's a little bit tight. And I'm going to pin it right back here, right above my bun. So you can see it's another single line of a twist, and I'm pinning it right back here. Okay, and then I'm gonna spray that. And after I'm done here, I'm gonna take my mirror. So I'm kind of pulling it on the top just like I did the other one, but I'm trying to just grab only a little bit of the top section so I don't pull the whole thing loose. I will take my mirror when I'm done and go look at the back and see if it needs to be pulled out back here so that it looks uniform with my head. I'm not sure if uniform is the correct word or term I'm wanting to go with, but that's the first word that came to mind. So if it's just being unruly and sticking up too much, like this one just keeps coming up, I might take a bobby pin and right here where it's twisting down, I'm gonna grab some of that section of hair and go straight back with it. Pull it a little, and so now it's like it's staying down, it's not kind of popping up. You probably didn't even notice, but anyways, okay, I'm gonna just finish the rest. Okay, so I've curled them all, and no, just so you guys know, I did not use any heat protectant. I did not use any product in my hair. My hair is just hairspray maybe from this morning, and it's pretty clean. I wish I still had some heat protectant left over from Lange, but sadly enough I ran out and I just haven't bought any more. I do highly recommend Lange Heat Shield. separating this one because the twist is kind of going goofy. And so I need it to cooperate, so I need to separate my hair there because it's kind of sticking together. And a trick, when you twist your hair the opposite direction than you curled, it will make it either a fatter or a looser curl. And sometimes it'll loop it kind of cool instead of it being just a ringlet boring. So, not really concerned with what all that looks like back there right now. I'm going to have to take my camera to the bathroom probably to finish the backside because I do not have a mirror in here to do the back of my hair with. Okay. I think I might have to separate this one because it looks like my hair is not covering all the top. Like all the, from here to here, it kind of looks like there's going to be some gaps. So, okay, so I twisted that one and I'm going back and just doing the same thing with every single curl. Just twisting it, pulling it where I need it fuller, and going back with it. And then pinning it right above the bun. And you can always go to the side with these curls, like going over to the side. You can do all kinds of things with this style. This one is kind of goofy. I think I might need to take some hair out here. I might have to pin this one tight because my part was a little funky there. So I'm going to pin this one tight to fix it to where it's not a curl. Because my part was just a little bit funky right there. Okay. Now I'm going to take this one, I'm going to keep it in ringlet form. I'm not going to twist it the opposite direction. And I'm just going to pin it right here. I'm going to pull it a little bit tighter because I think I might not be pulling these tight enough and they're looking a little too poofed up. Especially this one here in the center, these couple in the center. Anyways, it's just a, you know, hair is a learning experience every time you do your hair. Your hair doesn't always do the same thing every single time. And sometimes I just have to learn for the next, you know, do it and then I know for the next time what not to do. So I'm gonna kind of smooth this down and a little bit closer to my head. And then that's another thing with doing something new. I'm a little unsure about it at first. And I kind of have to grow to love it rather than just taking it down and saying, no, I'm not going to do that. I have to, it's just, I don't know. It's just me. Okay, so I'm pulling out a little bit here on the sides because I don't like how slick it is in comparison to the top of my hair. Which actually it might have looked better slick, but oh well. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom to finish this. So I didn't go to the bathroom. I just came in here and rigged this up on my couch right here in front of my living room mirror, and I'm just kind of like pulling these because I feel like they're a little too high, and kind of like smoothing it back. And then I sprayed it, so I've already done that. And then this is the side view. This is the back. So here's what the curls did. They're kind of just, you know, on top of that tiny little bun. This is this side. This side has, these curls are not quite as thick as the other side, and I think it's just because my hair's thinner on one side than it is on the other. So, and I can pull out like this, so the underneath will bump up a little bit more. I like this side a whole lot. And it's usually how it goes with me. I usually like one side better than the other. But that's just me. Maybe everybody, I don't know if everyone's that way, but I always like one side of my face better than the other. Okay, and I'm gonna take this curl here and I'm gonna just curl the ends. I don't really want them really tight, but I think it's going to end up being really tight because this thing is hot. Yep. So that didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. I'm just gonna kind of like take it loosely through and pull it like that. Okay, that loosened it up just a little bit. But a tip, if you want the front of your hair curled not so tight, then use a bigger wand. I just don't want to have to go heat up my other wand or heat up another size. So I'm just gonna use this. And there I have a curl in the front. So that is it, folks. It's kind of, it's simple.